Hello everybody, my name is Birdcatcher and this is Starbound. It's a Terraria-like game, and I picked up the beta just earlier today, though I pre-ordered it many months ago. I am going into this mostly blind, but I played a little bit so I'm not completely lost, because the controls are a little bit different from Terraria's. So, the first quest, on the run, the Mythic Nog has crushed the Apex Rebellion. You have escaped with your life intact by hijacking a Mythic Nog ship. The ship has run out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet. Before setting out in search of fuel, search your ship's storage for a matter manipulator. Press E to interact with objects. The matter manipulator looks like that. We get 10 pixels, and this game is awesome. So it's different from Terraria because you have to press E to interact with objects. So first we're going to pick up our handy-dandy matter manipulator, which allows us to manipulate matter. We'll put the flashlight in slot 0. Torches will hang on because they're mostly a crafting type of thing. Here's our sword, and there's a food object. Now, well done! The matter manipulator allows you to manipulate almost anything in the game world. Okay, we got a reward. It's time to search the planet for fuel. To survive down there, you'll need tools. To produce tools, you need a crafting table. Use the ship's teleportation to beam down. Just gonna quickly inspect the other things. Okay, look at this nice Mega Man X door. It's kind of cool. And yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and teleport down because that's for later in the game when you get to explore distant worlds. And okay, you can either teleport down or you can teleport back up using that button. At any rate, first things first, I'm going to chop down this alien-looking tree thing. You need wood, just like Terraria and Minecraft, so the very first thing I do, so far, is I chop down trees. And it looks like there's some space goats on the far right, but they look peaceful enough, so we'll let them live. I also see a carrot right next to me, which I'm going to pick up after I get this unrefined wood going, and for some reason picking up that carrot took a little bit longer than I would expect. It might have just been easier to bend over and pick it up myself. But that's not the future, is it? Okay, it looks like these goaty goats are, yes indeed, peaceful. So that's good, I don't want to hurt them. I assume they don't want to hurt me. We will just coexist together on this alien planet of peace and harmony. Unless I walk into them and then they hurt me. Nope, I can just walk right through them. So that's neat. It's a little bit different from Terraria in that there are kind of neutral creatures as well. I don't... Wait, no, this must be cobblestone. I see maybe seeds, I see tin. What I'm going to do is look for a relatively flat spot, like right about here. We'll chop down one more tree, and then I'm going to go into the crafting area and turn the unrefined wood into useful wood, because it's sort of like Minecraft, where building things out of unrefined wood takes a lot of wood, but you can turn it into planks, and then it doesn't take nearly as many resources. Alright, so we go up here to the wrench, click on wood planks, and I don't know if there's a faster way to make it select all of them. I think... Oh, I can just type it in. There we are. There is a faster way. So I will not hit enter, because that's to chat. Okay, that'll just go in. So, oh, I'm in combat. Okay. With a bird. An air dark plasma. It's dead! Alright. That suddenly got a little more intense than I expected. Okay, so we'll just build up a happy little Terraria basic house. Oh, I guess this is more of a Starbound basic house because you can put down... I kind of messed up my house. There we are. Now it's symmetrical. Okay, back to this thing. We'll go ahead and throw down our crafting table, which appears here. Close out the menu. Accept the reward. Yes, we get alien meat by killing a monster with a bow and cook it on a campfire. So the next thing we'll need to make is... First, we're going to see about making a door. Can I make a door? No, I cannot. Okay. So I need first instead to get some plant fibre. I also am out of unrefined wood. So I made too much wood at the start. Oh well, these things happen. The problem is it takes a very long time to go ahead and break down this wood. But bear with me for just a moment while I undo my past mistakes. I wonder if there's a way to crouch in this game. Nope. Okay, no way to crouch. That's fine. So first, we need to make that bow. We'll go ahead and chop down this tree, and then we need to think about how to get some of that plant fibre. I'm going to travel to the left, I think, once this tree comes down. It kind of looked to me like it was a viney type substance. So I'm going to perhaps, I don't know about that cave, but I'm going to go into a cave if I can find one and see if I chop down some vines. These things are a lot less friendly to the goaties. Let's see if the goats will help. Nope, the goats won't help. But now I've angered the goat. So that plan was about a -5 out of 10. But I was able to use my big old sword to take care of business. That thing is kind of scarier. It's got a... Oh, it's 2 of them. Okay. I was wondering, it looked really, really quite interesting. Okay. We're gonna talk... Okay, I don't know exactly where to get the plant fiber from, but let's see about... Maybe it's one of these? I'm matter manipulating it. Is it being manipulated? I guess we'll find out. It's shaking, so I think I'm doing the right thing. It's shaking, yes. It sure takes a long time to get this stuff. It'll come down sooner or later. I wonder if maybe I'm supposed to sort it instead. I don't know. I got 6 plant fiber, though. So, perfect. I'm going to also pick up this mushroom, because why not? It's a perfectly viable food source. Oh, it turned into pixels. Okay. Well, whatever. Happy goat. Friend of the goat that I killed earlier, but there's no way of proving that I did that. Who told you these things? Another evil saw blade thinking thing. Oh, maybe it splits into multiple ones. No, there were just multiple ones directly on top of them. On top of each other. Okay. Well, no matter. We'll head back to our home. Our crafting table. And... whoops, nope, not escape. We'll make our hunting bow. And we need to kill a monster. Do I have arrows? Okay, cool. Arrows are just kind of spawned like the future. Or, you know what I'm trying to say. They disappear. Come on. Exciting hunting stuff. So you charge down shots by waiting until it glows like that, and you do extra damage. Like this is Bastion or something. Boom! Oh, no, that hurt. I'm going to attempt to not die here. Excellent. And it turns into meat. Excellent. It's like... Oh, we need to make a campfire as well. It's like Paleolithic man hunting down woolly mammoths. Except the woolly mammoths here have what appear to be chainsaws for mouths, which makes them a little bit more dangerous than woolly mammoths, I guess. I'm expanding out, by the way, so that I can put a campfire indoors. That makes sense, yeah? There's absolutely no danger involved with putting down a campfire on the inside of a house, right? Oops. We'll just put it right next to our crafting table. And we'll use our raw meat on the... Maybe... How do we make the raw meats? Okay, that's different tiers. I see. Then we need to go to the food tab. No, we don't go to the food tab? Okay, then. What do we do? We don't press E to interact with it. Okay. We're gonna figure this out. Alright, so I figured out what we're supposed to do. We go to our inventory next to the fire. No, we don't do that. We just press E over the fire, but it's a little bit finicky. That being said, we'll cook it, and now we have our delicious pork chop. Enjoy. If you're a vegetarian, toss it away and start planting crops. Okay. Well, we'll start planting crops instead. I'm not implying that I'm a vegetarian. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, it's time to craft a furnace. We'll need to obtain some cobblestone, luckily there's some right there, a campfire, and some coal. If you'd like to know exactly how much of each you need, access a crafting table, untick materials available, and mouse over the recipe to see its ingredients. But first we're going to go ahead and nom that. Oh, okay, well we'll just I think that you should be able to make a door eventually, right? Well, first we're gonna unlock our way out of here. I see coal there, but I think that I should probably look for a cave instead, which will allow us to get the materials a little bit easier, I would assume? I don't know. I'm looking for... that looks like it might be kind of coaly. I don't know entirely what coal looks like in this game, though. So we're going to explore out a little bit more. I don't see any coal, but I see what appears to be another carrot. It looks like we're entering purplish ground there, which might be more dangerous. It might be corruption a la Terraria, or it might not be. Do I have to... can I pull the stuff through the ground? No, I cannot. Okay. Well, luckily dirt is easy enough to chop our way through, and we'll find out if this is coal in a moment. I wonder if coal is part of the recipe, or if you use it, like in Minecraft, as just part of the recipe for making the objects. I don't know. This game seems to be a really great middle ground between the two games, though. It's really, really nice. I think that the inventory system is good, and I think that for this game especially, having a good inventory system lends itself a lot to being pretty enjoyable. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cobblestone right here above these, I don't quite know what they are. They look like cocoa beans. They're probably just like copper ore or something, but we'll find out in a second. I assume that 4 cobblestone probably isn't a lot, so we'll mine up a little bit. I know that there's a way to check, but I'm just going to use my intuition and assume that I need a fair amount. It was iron ore. Okay. Good to know. I now know what iron looks like. And we'll have to chop down that block to get a little bit more of the cobblestone. I don't have a whole lot. I have... that's dirt. I have... where is the cobblestone? Is it here? Okay, so there's 2... I assume that this is kind of like common materials, like dirt and cobblestone can go in there, and this is like your more useful inventory. At any rate, let's head to the crafting table, throw this stuff down, and see if we can make our furnace. It's under unchecked materials available, and we're looking for... what exactly? We'll check the... out of the frying pan. Access a crafting table, untick, and mouse over the recipe to see its ingredients. Okay. I have unticked materials available. Or do I tick it? I don't know. This is... not looking good. Do I search for furnace? Uh-oh. Interesting. Okay, give me a second to figure this out as well. Okay, yes, we have to hit the E key over the table. We don't do the basic wrenching over the table. Good to know. Everything is E key, and sometimes I remember that, and sometimes I don't. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and craft this wooden door, and we're going to put it right there. The wooden door is a little taller than that. We're going to take down that, and then we'll put up the door. I don't know what was on the left, but it looked a little bit scary, so we will keep the monsters out, thusly. It has an axe for a tail, and spikes for hair. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. So, we're looking for our furnace, which is here. And no, we do not have enough cobblestone. Well, good thing that we have reached the time, I think, to end this episode. So, thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, I will play more of this. Not in a replacement of Bastion, but, you know, I'll just play it. Thank you for watching.